Hey, what's going on, guys? This is E from the Easy Entrepreneur YouTube channel. I flip diabetic supplies full time. All right, guys, and this video is about women in the diabetic test strip business. I've had a lot of women call me about getting into the business, and we go over some of their concerns and stuff like that. Um, Now there are a lot of women doing this business successfully. So some of the concerns that I see as far as with women is, as far as pickups, you know what I mean? There's a lot of crazy people out there nowadays, and they ask me, what do you do as far as pickups? Would you go to someone's house, stuff like that? People are crazy, and I tell them all, you can meet them in public places. You should meet them in public places, because you just never know what's going to happen. So meet someone in a public place. You should be good doing that, right? These sellers, they're pretty flexible. So, they will meet you in public places unless they really just can't get there. But a lot of them can, get around and meet you in a public place. Even if, like, you know, you meet them at a store, down the street from their house, right? They could walk down the street, meet you at the store, right? So when I mean public place, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be some big shopping mall or something like that. Some of these people don't have cars, but they will meet you in a public place as far as, like, walking down the block and meeting you at a store. As far as money on you and stuff, having money, another concern, they don't want to get robbed and stuff like that. For the most part, some of these people, you're going to be meeting these people, you're going to be bringing, probably upwards to $200 on you. I don't think that too many people are going to risk their freedom of trying to rob you for $200. Now, if it's a lot more money, obviously bring someone with you maybe, and definitely meet them in a public place if it's a lot more money. And also when you're on the phone with these people before you go and meet them, right? Because they call you, they see your marketing, so they call you, they ask you, do you buy such and such supplies? So you're gonna tell them, yeah, I do buy this, and I pay this much. You guys will obviously come up with a total of how much you're gonna pay them, and then now you're gonna meet them. When you're talking to these people, you can get a kind of idea what type of people they are, right? You can tell if someone's a little older, and things of that nature. So you'll get a kind of an idea, and you being kind of street savvy, you'll kind of understand who you're dealing with, right? But after doing a bunch of transactions, after a while, you guys will kind of understand, who can you actually meet at their home and they come downstairs, and who you probably just want to always keep it safe and meet them in a public place. But for the most part, you can meet everybody in a public place. That's just how you do it. Then, obviously, as you start building up, as you start profiting more every month, and now you put it back into your business and get yourself a courier, right? Get yourself a courier. Courier starts picking up everything for you, and you manage the courier. And I show people how to manage couriers and stuff like that in my course, in my mentorship. Another way that you guys can get in the business, and separate from doing pickups, right? You don't even have to do pickups. You don't have to run this business and have to do this thing locally. You can have people mail to you, right? So, you're having people online that you're meeting, that's seeing your marketing, they'll mail to you. So now you just cut out the whole pickup process, and people just mail to you, right? You could possibly get people in your own local market to mail to you. I've gotten on the phone with a female student who was interested in putting something together like that, right? And it's just a matter of throwing that option out to these people. Even maybe sending people mail kits in your local market, every month, knowing that they're gonna send you stuff, right? And you're not mobile to get to them, or you don't want to meet them for whatever reason, neighborhoods or whatever. Once you buy from them the first 2-3 times, say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna put you on an automatic, prepaid shipping label type deal, where you send out a box to them every month, and then they send it back to you, and they'll contact you, say, hey, did you get my box? Or, when you get it, you release payment to them or whatever. You could do that. But as far as doing this thing nationally and getting people to mail supplies to you, you guys can build up, your brand online, right? There's tons of you can build up Facebook pages, Facebook groups, and build a huge diabetic brand, right? I know a woman in this business that does 2.5 million in sales a month, you know, and she has an actual brand, right? It stands out way more than all the other businesses in the country. It stands out. And I talked to some of my female students and stuff like that about branding themselves, you know, creating a brand that's comfortable for people. You know what I mean? Creating a brand that's you. You know what I mean? People would love to do business that they feel comfortable with, especially in this business. People would love to do business with someone they feel comfortable with than over than the generic company, the We Buy Diabetic supplies, right? But maybe if you have some really cool name that's really catchy, you know, and it says a lot about you, and it gives off this sense of trust, people would deal with that. So you guys can build that up. This is such a great industry to be in that the time that it will take you to build this brand and all the effort that you will put, it will be well worth it. The person I know who's built the brand, the woman who built the brand with this business, who do 2.5 million in sales, she's been in business since 2014. So, you know, she's been doing the business for years and, you know, built this brand, and she just has an awesome brand. And she's pretty young too. That's the crazy thing too. Pretty young lady. So you guys, as far as women go, you guys can build this really great brand. Mind you, right? There's certain marketing outlets, certain marketing channels you guys can hit that you guys could, you know, position yourselves as these companies as a company that wants to help people who have diabetes and stuff like that. And people might deal with you over someone like me, right? You know, so there's nursing homes, there's, you know, hospitals, and you know, there's rehab centers, there's all these things where you can come and position yourself as this brand that you're helping people and stuff like that. Because I mean, also we are helping people, but you know, you build this brand up, this brand, instead of looking at it just as a business, build it as a brand. You guys can do a lot of great things. And even for the men too, you guys can do obviously the same thing as well. But you know, for the women, as far as probably trying to remove that local pickup part out of the business out of the picture, and just kind of getting people to mail stuff to you and stuff like that. Those are some of the ideas. All right, so guys, you know, I have a CRM that manages the whole entire business, and it also comes with a phone line. You can get as many phone numbers as you want. You can get as many websites as you want. Social media planner on there, Google My Business, all types of stuff, automation, all the bells and whistles. Comes with an app. Everything I use for my business every day is awesome. That link's below in the description. My course and mentorship is the links below in the description. And you guys also know I'm a sponsor right now for LifeWave, which is it's a stem cell patch that just helps rebuild your stem cells. So it helps on all types of ailments and health issues and stuff like that. So you guys check that out as well. That's in the description. You guys book a call with me. All right, like this video, subscribe to the channel. All right, peace.